Hey everybody, Brian the Rat Rod Carport Mechanic, whatever you want to call me, don't call me late for lunch. And no, don't worry, I'm not going to flash you. I'm in my bathrobe and I got pants on, so none of that craziness. It's just, hey, I'm in retirement, and I don't feel like getting dressed yet. Or properly dressed, I could say. Of course, I'm not going to go to Walmart like this or to a grocery store. But I can sit out my carport next to my rat rod, and I'm okay with that. I hope you're okay with it. Like I said, don't worry. Something come across my mind this morning. I was thinking and thinking, there I go again. And feel rich. How do you feel rich? What is rich? And yesterday I went to the gym, so I'm trying to go every other day to the gym, take care of my health. I'm 65 years old. And when I leave the gym, I feel juvenated. I feel fresh. I'm glad at first I was on that elliptical machine. I'm not even to a mile yet on this machine. And, and you elevate it and challenge myself. And I'm going, oh God, I wish this would be over. And then once I got over that mile and I got to the point, I felt good. The blood started flowing, the sweat was coming out. Then I started doing some workouts on my muscles and arms and that kind of stuff. And I felt good. When I left the gym, I felt rich. I felt good with one, Rich is not, to me, is not a Ferrari or a double wide one of those diesel pushers that's going down the road. And I'm fixing to lose you guys. This storm, we got some LA windstorms here in north central Florida. I about lost the camera. About like the Wizard of Oz. Bye. Sorry about that. I just laughing, but yeah, and feeling good with one, and financing, it's like what level is it? I know some people some people who've got some really, I've seen their collections of cars. And it's like, what are you in? You got a nice Ferrari, you got a nice Porsche, you buy another nice Porsche, you buy another Ferrari, you buy a Trans Am, you buy a Corvette, you buy another Corvette. When are you going to drive all these things? And they're sitting around getting flat tires, To me, it's frustrating just looking at it. And that's just me. And what level do I feel rich? And that's it, And when I look inside of myself, and I'm grateful for what I got, grateful what good Lord's given me, family, friends, and you people are my friends too. I'm blessed. And I feel real rich. Really having like a YouTube family. I read emails I get a lot of times. I start getting tears to my eyes of joy. And that makes me rich inside. And when it's an investment, okay, let's talk about investments. I remember I would listen to gurus, and yes, I'm one of those that bought the books, How to Get Rich or How to Make This Amount of Money in Real Estate and all that. I'm one of the guys that would buy books and read these kind of things. And yes, they did help me out. And I didn't follow them all 100%, but what it did, it gave me some wisdom nuggets. And it helped me down the road. And with all that, I remember one guru was going, well, you can flip your one house and you get this house and get that house. And before you know it, you can have $1 million in a year. Well, I didn't get no $1 million in a year. And I had a house, I remember this is going back a few years. I mean, about 5-6 years ago, I had this one house that I sat on, over a year and a half. And I only made 10 grand on it. And then I was listening to all these gurus, saying, oh, you should. And I'm going, well, where did I go wrong? What did I do wrong? I wasn't listening. And, it's just the circumstances out of my control. I did the best I can. And I remember my boss, very successful man. I mean, at the time he was making $5 million a day, And I told him about it. He asked me about it. And I said, I only made $10,000 on that deal. And I felt really bummed about it. He goes, son, that's $10,000 you wouldn't have made sitting on the couch, is it? Wow, that took me back. And he's right. I got to thinking about it, meditating over that. That's 10 grand watching basketball game or a football game or a soap opera, whatever I'm watching, I ain't gonna make that sitting on the couch. And he was absolutely right. And it's all in perspective of how I look at things, how I set my expectations on things too, you know. And I'm always, I think of that song, I think it was the Monkees, Another Pleasant Valley Sunday, you know, where everybody's got to have the same car, the charcoal burning everywhere, you know, and that's supposed to be American. That's what your life is supposed to be, you know, Barbie and Ken. And it's not like that, you know. It's like you enjoy the little things in life, you know, even this day. Today is not a really nice day. Look at here. I mean, you know, as far as weather-wise, it's not a picture-perfect day. The clouds and my tripod is rocking back and forth. But you know what? To me, it's just a sunny day. It feels good. I feel good with Brian today. And that's the main thing, you know. And okay, I went to a car show Saturday, and you know, I bring my old rat ride there, and okay, there's some other rat rides. They're a lot cooler than mine. I thought there, I'm going, geez, they're a lot cooler than me. But you know what? And then I got to thinking, you dummy, at least you got a rat ride, you know. And then I have to look at that, be grateful for what you got instead of what you could have got, you know, and which is nothing. And that's it for the nutshell. You know, I got to be grateful, thankful for what I am, who I am today, who loves me, you know, and the birds and I guess the birds are hiding out in this storm today. But you know, that's it too. I don't know. I've blabbed long enough now, and that was what's on my mind. And a lot of times I like to talk about what's on my mind. Hopefully it'll help somebody. And, you know, to the people out there struggling, don't give up. Don't give up until the miracle happens. If you follow simple rules, save your money, be frugal, you know, pay your debts off, things will work out, you know. And like my mom always said, it's always darkest before the dawn. And that's so true. Get through the storm of life and this too shall pass. And hey, I really thank each and every one of you out there watching my videos and the support. And the ones don't, please like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up and share it too. And hey, with that, God bless y'all. See you around.